The Green Bay Cellcom Marathon is just days away, but the weekend might include races to find a parking spot.
That's because construction is going to make a difference in the race events, to be sure. Easily getting around Lambeau Field will be all but impossible. Oneida Street east of the stadium's closed between Lombardi Avenue and Stadium Drive. There's also very limited parking at Lambeau because of the work that has the area in front of the atrium torn up. Fox 11's Gabrielle Mays live at Lambeau. Gabrielle made it there today, and I guess the expectation is for a mess for both participants and spectators.
Well, that's one way to put it, Tom. And this weekend, the area is going to be filled with thousands of people. I spoke with the race director, and he explains where you should park if you plan on participating or just watching the race.
Historically, a lot of our runners would park on the west side of the facility or on the north side.
But now that isn't possible because a majority of the area at or near the stadium is under construction. The marathon starts Sunday at 7 a.m. while the half marathon starts at 8 a.m. Ryan says if you get to the event early, you can enter Lambeau Field and park on the east side off of Ridge Road. Even though you may want to park as close as you possibly can to Lambeau Field, Ryan says you're better off parking here in the retail lots along the south side of Lombardi Avenue.
The closer they get to Lambeau Field, the more difficult it will be to find parking and the more challenging it'll be to drive around because of the road closures.
More than 14,000 participants have registered for the event and more than 20,000 spectators are expected. Thousands of people on race day also means officers will be in full force, including Ashwaubenon Public Safety. Lieutenant Jody Crocker says officers will be making sure cars aren't parked on the streets along the race routes.
Cars that are going to be left on the streets that might be on the streets the day of the race will probably end up being towed if they're there after 6 a.m.
So you'll want to pay attention to the street signs.
There's going to be temporary signs posted and there are permanent signs posted.
Crocker says if you're driving around on race day and end up near the course, be prepared.
We'll be aware that this race is going to happen, and once that race is underway and people are trying to cross intersections that there's runners in, they're going to have to wait. We will not stop the race.
Lieutenant Crocker says the biggest problem he sees on race day is impatient drivers. So if you plan on being down here, like he said, you're just going to have to wait. Reporting live from Green Bay, Gabrielle Mays, Fox 11 News.